Yo, what up, guys? It's JP, and we're about to be climbing. 1493 right now. So I could reasonably break into 1500 after one game, possibly two, depending on uh, the rating of our opponent. So, queuing up. Feel good. I feel good this morning. I feel very chessy, even though it's almost noon. But I'm not an early riser, so I'm gonna revel that I'm awake before noon. So what do we got? King's Indian baby. Every time. Okay. I was doing a little research on my King's Indian last night, and I'm gonna really try to not do the same, not fall into the same opening things that I normally do. I normally slow down too much, so I'm looking to keep up the pressure. And so this is a Italian game. It's the standard variation of the Italian game. He's looking to possibly play the knight attack. We don't want that. So what do we do? I think I like this. I think I like immediately bringing this bishop out, pinning it to the queen. And if he pushes this pawn, I'm just going to take. Fucking buddy guy gets real upset over that. What you want to do is play this move before I open up the diagonal for my bishop. This way you could prevent it. Because this is an annoying move. I have played a lot of Italian game for white. And this is the move that was always played against me. And I was super upset because I wouldn't get to play my knight attack. And then I would move my pawn up. And then my fucking buddy guy would get taken. And then he's going to retake with the queen. And, it's going to be a game. It's going to be a game of chess. So now he's thinking, it's like, oh my god, I've never seen this before. Like, this is one of the most common setups ever. Well, this is good. I mean, if he takes 2 fucking minutes to decide what to do, this is the move. I can tell you, I've analyzed this position a lot. It's that you play this guy. You play this move. But it's fine. I mean, if he wants to let his whole clock just run off, then good. There, you found it. And then I take, and then he takes, and then do I want to proceed with just doing this stuff? Probably. Because if I don't play this, he's going to play this, he's going to have double attack on this, and then I'll have to play this anyway, and then he's going to like swing this over and check me. But I just want to get castled anyway. It's like I know everything. I know what he's going to do. Holy. Oh, I don't. Well, I wouldn't say I fucked up. He has this. I would say it's annoying. I wouldn't say it's my favorite. And he missed it. See, because I sort of have to play this so that he doesn't take my rook for free on my queen guard. But now I could just play this move. Right? Yeah. And use my knight as a meat shield. So if he takes here now, then I just retake. And then we're okay. And then he plays this. And then, I don't know, maybe I'll have to play knight back or something. But he would never do that. He would never trade his queen for my knight. Bam. Push those pawns, baby girl. I like this position so far. I think we're doing pretty well. I'm even up a pawn. Like, I don't understand why he would just give me that pawn for free. Maybe he's a nice guy, you know? If I wasn't already kind of sort of committed to, okay, so buddy guy wants to do a sacrifice play, I'll do that. I'll accept your sacrifice. Then I'll offer queen trade. I think that's what I want to do. Yeah, I want to get the queens off the board. I mean, he has a double attack, but I'm not really worried about losing that pawn. You know. Take my queen. The fuck is he doing? What's the best move? What's the best move? I'm going to get creative here. He's attacking my queen, but I'm attacking his queen. And he doesn't have like a pawn or something stupid to attack my knight directly. If he takes this and I take this, I'll have a tempo attack with this fork, which would give me time to recapture this pawn and actually win a pawn from that trade. Super big brain. He could also just take my pawn and I take his pawn. Not with that, because that's illegal, but take this pawn. And if he takes this, my rook is defended with this rook. We're doing well. I would say we're doing well. You fucked up, kid. It's not what you want to do. Okay. Let me not lose the whole game. See, I have this check, which is a fork. And after he... So, check, moves, captures with attack on the queen. That's a thing. Thing is, he also has captures. No, that's not a check. Never mind. Check. Oh, wow. I have this, too. Check. No, that's terrible. Because it takes this way, shuts it all down. This is what I want. See, now, I want a piece, and I'm still attacking his queen. And then he takes this back, and I take this, and I'm up a pawn. We like that. We like being up a pawn. So now I probably want to connect my rooks. I don't want my king to be right fucking here, probably. Right? I wonder. Do I want to move this rook out so I can go back here? Probably. Actually, I think I want this rook here. Because I could put my dark square bishop here and double attack this. Okay, so he wants to move here, maybe. Right. I mean, he literally has no good moves. This is just a trade, which is good for me. This hangs. What are you doing? What are you doing, bud? We do a little of this. If he takes, I take his rook. If he pushes, I push this, and it's protected. Finding really good moves today. I don't normally find moves like this. Because we gotta get the fucking 1500. We're not fucking around anymore. Okay, sick knight move. Sick knight move. We're up fucking two pieces and a pawn. Sick knight move. Yeah. Resign. Garbage. Trash. We only got +5. Very unfortunate. But what a game. Let's look at the analysis board real quick. Let's look at it without the engine first, and then I'll look at the engine. That looks fine to me. That looks fine to me. This, I'm gonna assume this is the best move. I'm like looking for things. Anything that I see, that's just weird. This move I want to analyze. I don't know if that was the best. I had good intentions to trade the queens off since I was up in exchange, but I feel like that just gives some counterplay. I mean, it was a pretty short game, so let's see. Oh no, it says this was the best move. Wow, I'm -5 here. That's pretty good. What is this? And this was the best move. And I found 3 of the best moves. This was not the best move. It says this. It wanted me to move my queen, but this was acceptable. This is still the top 3, as denoted by the more black, opaque looking arrow. I take, and he takes. And it wanted me to bring my rook out instead of taking the pawn right away, which I can understand because I don't have to capture this pawn right away. Me bringing the rook develops the piece, and this pawn is doomed. Like, what is he? He can't even defend this. I mean, he could do, well, just kidding. He could play this, but if he plays this knight move, then I capture with my knight, and if he retakes with my knight, I take his knight with my rook. So, yeah, I see why they are saying that. And then this is a terrible move, apparently. It did want it. Okay, I had this idea, but I didn't do it. I chose to do this instead because I'm bad. But apparently bringing my rook to the middle was better. Yeah, and that's the game. So that's a good one. We'll take that. And if we win the next game, it is definitely 1,500 because 5 plus 3 is 8, if my math is correct. 1498. We're so fucking close to 1,500.